figure I should be more diligent about journaling the succulents, you know, for research purposes. So I'm, because I'm too lazy to write, here's the update. Today is the, what is it? Is it the 26th or 27th?
27th.
Today is the 27th of October, 2019. Oh, maybe I should have just put the timestamp. That would have been funny. So these are the, you know, the ones, the propagating. Here's the, like, all the dead ones that I'm not confident about. But, you know, I'm leaving them there anyways, just in case. Here's the ones that I'll show you in a minute. I put some in sort of some water. So, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the ones that didn't make it. Because these pink ones just, they haven't really calloused over, which I mean, it's only been like probably a couple days. This one I'm not sure about because, you know, can you see? I don't know if it's gonna focus at all, but no, it isn't. But it's kind of gnarly and it's kind of drying up. You can see how like wrinkled it is, so it's probably not that one. But this little piece of jade, I think I accidentally just bopped it off like what, yesterday? Oh, my camera battery's low. I need to put it in. Either way, it's mostly calloused, but I think I'll give it a couple more days just to make sure. And then, you know, of course, it's so healthy I can put it in. These are some of the ones that, like, just I picked up at the Home Depot. Just because, you know. But I just... And maybe they're calloused over already? Sorry, you really can't see, can you? But, I mean, you can see more clearly than if I just wrote it. It's not like you'd get an image. Anyways, I'm... Like, if you could see, it looks pretty green, but it's like... It's kind of dry there. So maybe it's calloused over in the very little middle sort of dot. It's kind of, the middle dot, it's kind of, it looks like sort of calloused and dry. But, and then this one, this one really doesn't have a callus. I wonder if it's even plucked off properly. But, you know, I'm still confident in it. They look healthy, so leave them there for a little bit. Oh, also, indirect sunlight, bright, and, yeah, getting light, not indirect sunlight, is good for propagating the succulents. Dry bit at first, I think that's what my research shows. Or, you know, research on the computer. Here, up here, I just did this now. So this happened on the 27th of October. Today's a Sunday. I put these guys in. So of course there's the one that was already looking, sorry, no point in zooming in, right? Already looking good, like when I picked it up in the store. I think it might have been sitting in Benny, or at least in one of Benny's siblings. So it's already got a little plantlet, and you can see the roots. Those are its roots. In the, this is like what the people that I met at Home Depot told me to do, the mother and daughter. It's very funny, coincidence meeting them. So that they can drink the evaporation but aren't sitting in water. The cellophane wrap, slits in it, put them in there, so. And then here's the jade. I don't know if this is in properly, but we'll see. It hasn't put out any roots, neither has this one, but they're both calloused over nicely, and they're, you know, pretty healthy leaves, although this one is getting a little bit sad looking, a little dry. Sorry, the music is playing. I'll show you in a second. And then these are the ones that I stole from, or didn't steal. You know, they had dropped off of plant friend. So these are these guys. They're starting to look worse for the wear, so I figured I'd put them in water. Neither started putting out roots at all, but I think they should be calloused by now. And then of course this is one of I don't know if it's Theodore's leaf, but it's at least his variety. Sweet little bunny ear. It does have some little, oh, sorry, that's awful. It did have a root coming off of it, but you can see it's down there in the bottom. I accidentally broke it off when I put him in, but he's nicely calloused and, you know, feeling good, looking healthier than even some of the leaves that are on Theodore right now. So, yeah, October 27th. We'll see what happens, like, next week, I guess. Jade's looking good. except for the white dots, but I'm guessing it's just salt. But I'll keep checking for the, what is it, corky, like scars on it. Sorry, I'm not even aiming at the jade. Polished it yesterday, last night. It just mean that I wiped it of all this dust that was on it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, the dusty mildew will be leaving, I think, corky scars on it. If that's the case. So brown corky scars, apparently. Right, let me see if I can get the, yeah, you can see the white dots. Not super well, but they're on there. Hopefully it's just that it's sweating excess salt. That's the other thing that it could have been. Here's my weed from outside. Here's the, listen, when I planted this, it was super leggy, but I didn't know that. I thought that was just how it grew. And so I don't know. I might need to, like, behead literally all of these and replant them at some point. But I'm hoping that they're just gonna, you know, grow like that. It's not looking super duper, but, I mean, it's got a nice spot here. And if I just keep it here, I think it'll be good. And, of course, the hen and chicks in there. Sorry, I'm burping. Alright, no, they're fine. I mean, the chicks. There's no hens. I didn't take any hens. They're gonna be hens eventually. And then here's the gang. Phoenix is looking pretty good today. Of course, Phoenix's dirt is starting to dry up a little. But I need to repot all of these. I just don't have the dirt for it right now. Oh, yeah, I can show the things I got at the dollar store to put all these in. Theodore is not, I mean, I don't really know, but I don't think he's looking super happy right now. He's got some droopy kind of leaves, but anyways. Benny's okay. Everybody else is okay. Phoenix is, you know, getting there, I think. What I did learn just today, though, is, they're not a huge fan of, direct sunlight, so I'll, you know, probably not do that. I probably won't put them in this window anymore. This is the living room window. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, I'll probably just leave them in the, you know, the stairwell window in the basement. Because, oh yeah, sorry, this is what I learned. They, like staying in one place. They don't like to be moved around a ton like I've been doing, putting them in the backyard, putting them in this window, putting them in this window. So I'll just leave them in that south-facing window. Apparently that's good in the northern hemisphere because, you know, the sun is on that side of the sky for most of the time. Anyways, they are listening to some music right now because, you know, plants like that, right? Yeah, Percival got his little hat on. Oh, he's so bright. What an angel. The music playing is, you know, just off the MP3 player. It's, shoot, what was it? Windy Summer, is that it? Summer Days? I don't know. The playlist. And then this playing now will be, what, Close Your Eyes, maybe? I think that's probably it. Yeah, I don't know the specific song, sorry, the playlists on YouTube that I ripped to the MP3 player. Anyways, what were the next two things? Containers and what? Soil? Potting them? Something like that. Anyways, this is beautiful, you can see the side of it. This is for Phoenix. Percy needs his own space. He's getting this adorable little, what is it, a French oven. These are all dollar store finds. Sorry, there's a cork in it. This bucket is very nice and Theodore. He's going to share it with Benny for now. And then that one is for, this one is for Dorothy. The only problem is it's solid glass. There's no room for any, what do you call? There's no drainage holes. Sorry. So I have a video queued up for how to deal with that. Growing succulents and drainage holes, but At least for now it should be okay. Fill it up with some nice gravel. Like, I mean, you know, with it mixed with the dirt. Don't put gravel on the bottom, is what I've learned, because contrary to what you initially think, there's like a physics thing happens that actually makes it so that the water pools up instead of draining through that. It like pulls up on the top, like on the bottom of the dirt, on top of the pebbles. Anyways, I can, you know, I can puncture some holes in this can and that'll be good. Oh shoot! I didn't think Percy doesn't have any. Oh, I didn't really choose good pots, huh? And this one has drainage, but like it's so small because the little saucer is like connected to it. But you can see, you can see here. There's this little hole right there. There's like 4 of these on these sides, and of course this hole in here. It goes into the bottom dish thing. So I don't know. Mix with a lot of gravel and puncture holes in what I can, meaning this and this only. Oh shoot. Anyways, that's okay. And then that little thing over there, it opens up. It's like supposed to be a case, but then it sort of opens up against its plant, and I think I'll plant just little babies in there, just like for the very initial stages, probably. It was so cute that I couldn't help myself. But yeah, the dirt. I don't have the funds for the dirt right now, so but I need. What I found out is sort of like mix in some gravel, mix it into the soil, and then sort of 1 part soil and 1 part. I cannot remember the name of it ever. What is it called? Vermiculite? This sort of, you know, the little white crunchy bits that's in soil. So like half that and half soil. It's actually very it's unusual, but that's good for like cactuses and the succulents and stuff. And then what was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm not having a good time right now. What it does is it doesn't. You want fast draining soil for succulents. Anyways, sorry. Vermiculite or whatever it's called, fast draining. You know, it sort of drains fast. It doesn't hold water, so that's what you want. Oh yeah, and of course, lastly, watering schedule. Yeah, the little guys in their little Home Depot cups. Speaking of which, I got Phoenix, Benny, Percy, Dorothy, and Theodore at Home Depot. Like, oh, that's the other thing. I wanted to figure out when that was. Let's see if I can find the receipt. Oh yeah, they're little Home Depot cups. Not super good. I want to repot them soon. And then having such a hard time right now. Yeah. What'd you say? Want to repot them soon because their cups do not hold water for any amount of time. And oh, the watering schedule. That's what I was trying to say. You're supposed to water them. You're supposed to drench them, and then let them dry for a long time. That's why you need the fast draining soil. Because you water them a whole bunch at one time. You'd like fully soak the dirt. You know, let it soak in, filter through, water it again, that kind of thing. And then you let it dry. You let it just sit for a long time until it's fully dry, and then one website said even a couple days after that. So that's good that I know that. And then what was the one last little thing that I wanted to say? Oh yes, try not to disturb the roots. Try not to disturb the roots because like, okay, so you know the little spindly roots come down, but then they also have tons of little hair on them, and those are important because that's a ton of surface area, and that's where they suck up all their water. So try to disturb the roots as little as possible. I need to remember so that they can, you know, so they take in their water a little bit. And then the other thing is yeah, the white powdery stuff on some of them, specifically Phoenix and Benny. Try not to rub that off like I've already done petting them. I'm so upset that I can't really pet them anymore because I don't want to rub off the, I forget what it's called, but it's important, the sort of waxy powdery stuff. It helps, it's like a sunscreen for them, you know, help keeps bugs away. And plus, apparently, they don't grow that stuff back very well if you wipe it all off. And plus, it gives them the beautiful pastel color, right? So, even though I've already scarred it up a bunch by touching them a whole bunch, try to remember not to do that. Okay, so, October 27th, I put them in the water, I put the things in the water, and I'm going to start keeping my main succulents. Of course, the hen and chicks are just going to stay there. They look so lovely there with their unintentionally weeping. A mystery succulent. I have no idea if that's even... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a succulent. It looks like it, even though it's really leafy, but... anyways, yeah. The 27th of October, little leaves put in the water. I'll be putting more in the water over the next, like, you know, week, too, probably, as they callus over. Yeah, plants in the water, succulents on the windowsill, basement windowsill, south facing. Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and get to a nursery for advice on everybody soon. Phoenix is looking a lot better, I think. You know, their soil is draining. No longer rotting. Phoenix is a little laggy, actually, so I'm really trying to get them as much sun as possible so that they don't continue to be leggy. And, Theodore's a little leggy too, I think, but it's okay, he's really cute. I like him to be tall, actually. And then, sorry, I'm like just on the carpet. Should be focusing on the succulents. Phoenix, like, I don't know if Phoenix has literally any roots, but maybe that's good because that way, it doesn't suck up, they don't suck up extra, more even water. Anyways, that should be it. That should be it. I'll cut this bit out. I'm just gonna run and, see if I can find the, what's it called? A receipt? Meow. Okay. It was... Wait. Is the 10th? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. It was the 24th of October when I bought the boys. The camera cut out right as I was about to say it earlier. It ran out of battery. But yeah, there we go. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, it's just this.